I love Logitech mice. I've got some at home. I've got one at my office. I've actually got the smaller or older version of this guy, but I absolutely hate their keyboards. I'm just not a big fan. I don't like their switches. I don't like the Roamer Gs. They also don't end up making anything stylistically that I'm really big on, but they've got this really cool MX Mechanical line that goes with the MX Master stuff, and we're gonna check it out today and to see if Logitech has finally won my heart. I don't think they have, but you never know. I'm gonna start with the MX Master 3S. I've got a Master 3 upstairs. It is my preferred mouse for like any kind of work. Not gaming, but if you've got spreadsheets or anything to deal with, holy crap, these things are just absolutely fantastic. They've got this little side scroll wheel on the side, and I know you can hold like Control or Alt or something to turn the normal scroll wheel into a sideways one, but I don't wanna do that. I just wanna use my thumb that's just sitting there anyway. Other than that, it's wireless. It's got some extra buttons on the side and on the top. Oh, okay, so here's the two differences with this one and the old one. This one's the ultimate productivity, now with quiet click and track on glass 8K DPI sensor. That's pretty sweet. I don't know how much I actually need that for a productivity mouse, but we'll open it. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, that's an MX Master, all right. Okay, cool, here's the dongle. Yeah, that's your mouse. I guess my one complaint is that I can already tell this cable is a little short. For a mouse cable, that's really, I know it's wireless. I know you're supposed to use it wireless, but even my one upstairs is wired. I just don't like wireless tech. I avoid it because I worry that it's gonna not work on me all of a sudden. That being said, all of my problems might actually be resolved because it's got the Logi Bolt USB receiver. Do you pronounce it Logi at that point? Logitech. But it's also got Bluetooth for low energy technology is how they're labeling it. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So yeah, maybe it's actually better, but either way, I would still prefer a longer wired cable just in case you can't. And that's got a bunch of directions on the bottom here. And that just peels off to reveal everything else. So there's also one thing that I've totally done wrong with this. Even if it's plugged in, you still have to flick it to the on position. This little switch here, otherwise your mouse just doesn't read and it's really annoying trying to figure out what's going on. And yeah, you can set it to 3 different devices. Number 1's blinking right now, but there's 2 and 3 too. And yeah, other than that, it's, oh, the clicks are quiet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can't even hear that, huh?
No.
Yeah, my real problem with a lot of the quiet click stuff is it actually doesn't feel that great. It feels kind of mushy. And this is, it's not perfect, but it still feels pretty good. Like, I actually really kind of want this thing now. I kind of want to upgrade. But for comparison, but okay, let's just remember though, this is a gaming mouse and it's not really made to be quiet. Although, I guess mouse clicks aren't usually detected by headsets if someone's actually set up their noise gate properly. Let's try the keyboards though. This is what I'm really excited for. It's the MX Mechanical Mini and the MX Mechanical. So this is like a full-size keyboard and this looks like a 60% roughly. I like the look though, so let's open them up. Ooh, they come in 3 different switches, kind of the same thing that you see from every other site is linear, tactile, and clicky. I don't think it's hot swap, which already has me a little upset, but you know, it's okay. A lot of people don't need hot swap, or they think they don't need hot swap, and that's okay too. So like a lot of other Logitech products, they've got this just sort of diagram here that tells you like there's an on-off switch. If you're using Logibolt, you do this to change the function of it. If you're using Bluetooth, you do this to change whatever. It's got the easy switch stuff. That's it though. I'm surprised there's not more. There's nothing else in the box. It's pretty light. I like that they're using paper and not plastic. A lot of this stuff is recycled material. It's about 47% on the Mini and then about 45% on the full keyboard. So if you care about the environment and stuff, at least to the point where you want people to recycle things, then this could help sway your opinion a little bit. This is the tactile, I think. Should say on it somewhere. So that's why I guess we got these ones in the full production packaging. These are both the tactile quiet boxes. So I don't know why they said this on the website too. It's like linear, tactile, quiet, and clicky. I don't understand, like either just call it tactile or call the clickies tactile loud. I don't know, that's a minor annoyance. It doesn't really matter all that much. Let's see how long the cable is, because I have similar concerns with this guy. Yeah, it's about the same length as the cable that came with our mouse, which looks like about 1 meter or roughly 3 feet for any imperialists out there. So this one's the clicky. Oh yeah, that's obviously clicky.
You love that sound?
Hate it so much. It's not this isn't the worst clicky, but I'm still just not crazy about it. It's not just the sound. Clickies I find also feel different from tactiles, even though they're like the same. Maybe it's like an auditory thing where I hear the click and so it makes me feel an extra press or something, but this is the tactile, I think. Yeah, because these are linear. And then this is the linear. So these are really a lot like cherry browns in that there's not a huge bump in them. So if you want like that really obviously tactile switch, these might not necessarily be for you. But if you like the really minimalist kind of feel of a cherry brown tactile bump, then you might like this. They've got these super thin, almost like chiclet style keycaps. So you've got a really low profile board, which is kind of nice. It's got feet on the back. Love feet, they're great. What's that say? 8 degrees. I actually really like that. It tells you the degree of incline. There's only one adjustment. It's either on or off, so no degree angle or 8-degree angle. Whatever you want to do, I guess. Those have a bunch of rubber on the bottom, and then there's rubber on the front here so that it's not gonna slide around too much. I mean, I can push it there, no problem, but it really isn't gonna go anywhere. What do you guys prefer? Let us know in the comments. The big boy. I need a wireless keyboard. It needs to be full size, and it needs to work across several devices. That's like the most common request I get when people are asking me for stuff. They don't all care about hot swap, but they really do need all their keys, and I get that. I like using a full size at home, but the problem with Logitech is I just can't usually recommend it because I hate Romer Gs, and most people don't care, but those that do really care. So here it is. It's basically all the same stuff that's in the mini box, so we're not gonna do that again. You've got a USB-C port right up there, so it does do detachable cables, which is great. And then there's a switch up here, on or off. That's your power switch if you're gonna go wireless. And yep, as soon as I turn that on, this guy's flashing and the green light, well, it turned off, but it comes on for a quick little second here. Oh, that's great. So you can go device 1, device 2, device 3. You probably need to hit control or something to actually change it, or it's just confused and stuck on that one right now because we don't have it plugged into anything. Other than that, I mean, it's fine. It flexes a little bit. It's aluminum top plate on here, and I actually do like that you can see that it's like a pretty nice solid piece of aluminum on the top. And then what I want to see are these switches. Yeah, these are the browns. So it looks like they've gone with this circular design, which is kind of neat. I actually haven't really seen that. I've only seen like a box or just a regular cross stem. And they're super thin, very low profile for all of you low profile nuts out there. Since it's not hot swap, for the average person at least, I probably wouldn't bother opening this. I mean, you can if you want, and you can probably foam it or pad it or something to improve it a little bit. Let's check out the other, ooh, here we go. The linear and the clickies real quick. Oh, I should have said real click. Okay, so here's our tactile. This is our linear. Here's our clicky. See, this feels smooth, but like, I don't like where it starts to actuate. It feels like you have to put a little more force than you should. Maybe I'm just used to really light linears. But either way, something about this, the linear itself doesn't feel great. I think the tactiles are fine. And I think the clickies, even though I don't like clickies, I think that these are a fine clicky. But yeah, the linear I'm just not big on. It doesn't, something about it doesn't feel right, and I don't know what. Something feels weird, right?
I think you're right. It does feel different, but you know why? I'm so used to linears with like a kind of a cup keycap.
You think it's the chiclet style stuff?
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. The keycaps suck.
No, they don't suck.
So, I mean, as you can see, even the keycaps are just like cherry cross. So any keycaps you get should really work with it as long as they're not like overly big or something and they don't fit on the keyboard itself. Let me turn this on so that we can try it with like actual words on screen instead of just typing a jumbled mess. And we'll use our fancy new super quiet MX3S. But first, a word from our sponsor, OnePlus. Starting June 15th, the OnePlus 10 Pro 5G will officially be coming with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. This option is great for users who are in need of tons of extra space for photos, videos, apps, music, and more. The 10 Pro 5G features a 120Hz display with LTPO technology and OnePlus's HyperBoost gaming engine for a smooth gaming experience. And, unlike some competitors, included in the box is a 65-watt wired charger that can charge your device from 1% to 100% in just 34 minutes. Wow, that's actually pretty fast. Learn more about the OnePlus 10 Pro 5G at the link in the description below. Cool. Well, it works. Yeah, literally all we did was plug in the Logibolt. That's just a really cool word, I guess, for their USB dongle. I've got 2 plugged in right now, just in case it didn't work, but I want to see if you can run multiple devices off of one Logibolt.
I think you have to download the software.
Yeah, okay, because yeah, the mouse instantly stopped working. No device. Oh, so I can add or remove a unifying device. I can add or remove, and that's with some other symbol that I've never seen. But then, oh, I think that's the old symbol, so I have seen that. I just never paid attention to it. And then add or remove a Bolt device. Pair up to 6 compatible wireless mice and keyboards to a single Logitech Bolt receiver. Oh, that's cool. You can, yeah, you can actually do 6 on the old ones too. I didn't know that. Oh, it's got like a whole extra window. I actually don't know how much I like this though. Like, why couldn't I just get Logibolt from Logitech? I had to go to options, download options, and then go to add or remove devices and get the Logibolt stuff. And then now it's opened, it installed a second program, and now it's opening a wholly, entirely different window too. So I don't understand why they can't just have it all in one single app. One thing I like is that it's automatically detecting the 2 devices I have right now, and it's telling me their power level and stuff, so that's really cool. The mechanical keyboard, it's a 1500 milliamp hour battery, which is quite a bit, but it can do either 15 days on a full charge or 10 months if you don't have the backlight enabled. But take that with a grain of salt. It's not gonna be a full 10 days. It's not like, I highly doubt it's like 10 days multiplied by 24. They're probably going like 10, 8-hour days or whatever you're looking at. If you're in a hurry, a 15-minute charge is gonna give you about 8 hours of performance. I think it's like, they say a full day, so expect like 8 to 10 hours or whatever. Let me unplug one of these now. Okay, so luckily I'm on a laptop, even though the mouse just died. What I can do is add new device. Bluetooth is on. I want to do MX Mechanical. Searching for devices, long press to connect. Long press. Okay, one device found, connect. Verify your device. Click right. Click left. Click both left and right. Wow, they really save a doozy for you at the end. Okay, cool. So now I should have both of them paired on a single Logibolt receiver or USB dongle. Let's see if the keyboard still works. It says it's still there, listed as a device. Hey! Okay, so that's actually really cool. All right, sure, let's try and pair the mini. So turn it on. Oh, it's already, yeah, I already found it. Type the following numbers. So 76787 Enter. Hooray, device connected. I like how it's like a lady and her hands are up. Like, she's so stoked. She's so stoked that her stuff connected, because that's how frustrating it can be when you're dealing with wireless tech sometimes. Yeah, using the mouse feels great. It feels very comfortable to me because I already use an MX Master 3. I think the difference between the 2 and the 3 isn't much. They just kind of changed this wing here and then the buttons a little bit. So if you're going from a 2 up to this guy, it might feel a little different at first, but other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, even this, all it's got really is the better sensor and the quiet click stuff, which is pretty cool, but not necessarily needed for me personally. So I'm just gonna stick with the MX Master 3. But if you don't have one yet, really good revision. 126, 99%, very cool. Like I said before, it's actually hard to find wireless full mechanical keyboards that are feature rich like this one is. If you had to guess, how much do you think this should be? Well, you're not gonna have to guess. It's $170 for the full thing. And I know that you can get a full keyboard that's wireless from Keychron for like not $170. That being said, that Logibolt receiver was actually really cool. Pairing stuff was crazy easy. Like I hate that. I never get wireless anything because I hate pairing devices, and it actually just worked really, really well. So I don't have to add devices or anything. We just installed this and it's already showing the 2 that I have up. Oh, and if I mouse over, it's got the 3rd one. It's already got all 3 products that we have connected. Oh, and I like how it says good afternoon. It's, it's really small, like, personal touches like that I actually love from companies. Dictation and emoji. Where's the emoji button? F6. Emojis. Oh my God. Okay, so that worked. Wow. Emojis at your fingertips. Smart backlighting. Cool. So like F3. Oh, I want to turn the backlighting up. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it gets to like a respectable level of brightness. It's not crazy bright. I don't even think this is full RGB because I don't think RGB would fit this, to be perfectly honest. I like the white light with the gray and easy switch. Yep, so this will tell you which devices it should go to, which is pretty cool. Oh, there's like a pointer speed, and you can change it from 50 to 100. I don't know why it's like that, but I don't like it. As soon as you change it to the sensor range to 8K DPI, it gives you an actual like DPI scale, which is cool. I like about 800. Actually, does that even change right now? Like if I set it to, yes. Oh God, this is great. I think that if you're a fan of Logitech and you want to use their products, like a full Logitech product suite, awesome. Especially if you use headphones and stuff too, because you can have multiple devices on the single receiver. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is the MX Master 3S for the mouse and MX Mechanical or Mechanical Mini from Logitech. Let us know in the comments if you like these guys, and we'll see you next time. See you later.